What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be hitting Smith Mountain Lake, and this is one of my favorite times of the year to fish. It's night fishing time. So I have not been successful at filming night trips. We've tried. I mean, they've done okay, but they haven't been great. So this time I got me a nice little light here on the stand. I'm going to set it in the center. I got a backup light too if I need to, but this one I can do all kinds of different colors. I'm going to put it on a red light, and I'm going to see how that does just for capturing fish catches and stuff like that. And then once I catch the fish, I can turn on the white light and I can talk to you guys a little bit more. But we're going to go out, see if we can catch some on Topwater. Right now the wind's blowing over this point, which it always blows over this point. We're right here at Saunders, so we're going to run around. I'm going to try to find some stuff that don't really have wind on it. Now I know most of the time people say wind is your friend, but when you're night fishing the shad spawn, now some may disagree with me on this, but when I'm night fishing the shad spawn, I don't like the wind hitting the bank because it seems like they come up and bust the top a lot more when it's not so windy. So we're going to be looking for them banks that don't have a lot of wind. And then also before it gets dark, I'm going to go around and throw buzzbait and all that. So but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully it is a good video, and like I say, if you're watching it, something turned out good so we can post it. So but other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get on the water. Alright guys, finally got put in. Sorry for the wind noise a little bit. I know it's going to be right in this area. The wind's kind of blowing right in on us, but I think we'll go up through this bank here and just start out and just start throwing buzzbait and just see if we can get something going. Maybe catch a few before it gets dark, and then work on the other topwater bite or maybe a worm bite. I'm not real sure. So, but let's go and dig into this. Y'all notice too, I got it's a thunderstorm right over on the side of that mountain. It looks like it on the radar it's staying all to the south of us, but it has been building up. So I got to keep an eye on that, make sure that it doesn't get too much closer, because I don't like to be out here with all the lightning, because that's just stupid. Dang, how did he miss the freaking the hook and the trailer hook? That was a good one. That was like 3 pounds. He just sucked it in. That's all. He didn't really like murder it, but he hit it right at the boat. But I waited till I felt pressure before I set the hook. And he just slung it. But hope that's a good sign of what's to come here. Ooh, that was good lightning. Alright, well, I'm seeing a lot off the bank here. And so I figured I'd pick up a Carolina rig, kind of drag it a little bit. See if we can pick up something off the bank. I mean, I had that one blow up on a buzzbait through there. I'm gonna try it some more in a little bit, but I've just seen a lot off the bank. A lot of fish stacked up coming off the bottom, and I think they're all getting ready to possibly move up. Chase these shad, the problem is like the wind is blowing in this cut so bad. I might have to go find some stuff where the wind isn't hitting. to, we're on the, I need to check the radar, but I think the storms are passing, all that wind's coming off of it. So hopefully once they're done and gone, if ain't no more coming or built up, it'll get better tonight and the wind will slack. It's supposed to slack off. So. Oh, there he is. He's not a monster. Not a monster. He choked at Carolina rig though. Let's go ahead and get the light on. There we go. That helps or not. He choked it, so we gotta get this out of there. While they cut it and retie. Man, the bugs are horrible. But there you go. Here's the pound and a half. Not a monster. Yeah, the bugs. The bugs are something else right now. Yes. Get on the top. Man! Should have got the net. I mean, this dude's been blowing up. And he's just come off. Golly. Alright guys, well, I done changed up my baits. I went to a thunderstick style bait now, just to see if we can get some. I had 4 or 5 blow-ups on that walking bait. Lost that one, it was 2.5, 3 pounds. So, try this up, see if maybe they'll eat this a little bit better. So, hopefully, we'll see. Come on now. There we go. Threw my water bottle. He's on a monster. Ooh, wait. Finally, let me get the light on. See if that helps there. There he goes, skinny little guy. Maybe 2 pounds. So, on the old thunderstick. Let's go ahead and get this back in the water. Alright. And that dude, he blew up on it, man. I hope you guys can hear it in the camera. Like, it's such a fun bite. I mean, it is a super fun bite. I love this time of year. But, man, it's such an addicting bite. It's hard to get away from it sometimes, because sometimes you go out, certain times of year, as the summer goes on, I'll pull off and I'll go to some rock bluffs and start, throwing big worms in Carolina rigs and Texas rigs and stuff like that. But right now, early spring, end of April, first part of May, or through May into June. Oh man, hard beat this bite. Yeah. Did you do that? There we go. He just sucked it in. He's 2.5. Good one here. Hold on that. Eventually get one of them right. Not a bad one. Heck yeah. Better one of the night though. Let's go ahead and get him back. He just sucked it in though. It was just kind of crazy. He didn't even, like it just felt like I was hung up. It just, normally they'll blow up on him. He just sucked it right under. So anyways, maybe this stretch here will have a little bit more. I'm starting to hear a lot of the shad coming up and swirling and popping. So it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So we'll ease on down through here and see if maybe we can get a few more bites. I really hope that you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't know what this footage is going to look like, but I really hope you guys can really see what I'm doing here, how I'm working my bait, and all that stuff. I don't know how good a quality this is going to be, but we're trying anyways.
I've had a couple like that, and they won't hit.
Yeah.
Keep blowing up, keep blowing up. I'm like, I know they're gonna hit any minute. And I spent there for like 5-10 minutes and nothing hit. But
it's almost like they're swatting to kill it, like he ain't trying to like eat it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a weird hit. That's how that walking bait was. It was just like they were swatting at it. I couldn't ever get them to eat it. Hell, the 2-pounder I caught on this, I mean, he just had the very back hooks.
Right.
I caught a 2.5 right over at where that tree is, just a little while ago.
These baits are always good. Normally they're better than that.
Yeah, I think they're kind of chilling off now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about them.
That's like, they were hitting really good there for like an hour.
Yeah.
There's one after another striper bass here and there, but I fished the most beautiful point just like this. For like 100 yards, one fish. I said, you gotta be kidding me. That's a decent one, okay?
Yeah, he's probably 2-pounder.
Hell yeah. Hell,
Yeah.
most nights, you never start the big motor, and I'll finish on the other side of that red marker going up there.
Yeah.
And my hands are so like.
There we go.
I think it gets a little warmer.
Yeah, I think. There we go. Another, I say 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. You got a belly on them. Eating shad. Another thunderstick. God. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that video. The fishing was a little tough that night. They were acting kind of funny, and it was only about an hour and a half window of where they were coming up and feeding. A lot of times they'll start coming up pretty early, and as the summer goes on, it gets later and later and later. But with all the wind and the storms off to the south of us, I think that held them up a little bit in certain areas of coming up. My buddy Alan was able to catch a few in some other spots. He caught some really nice ones actually, in a couple different spots, but I wasn't able to find a few of those spots where the wind wasn't hitting good. So, but it was a little tough for me. But I finally figured some out, and was able to get some to bite, but they were acting funny. They were short striking everything. They were hitting behind it. It was just tough. So, but other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It was, like I say, it was fun, and I'm gonna be doing a video coming up soon on some of my baits I like to throw at nighttime, and also I'll be doing a video on the thunder stick. I seem to be getting a lot of questions on the kind of topwater bite I've been throwing, so I'm gonna do a video on that as well. That'll be coming out here soon. So, but we're gonna head to Potomac River to fish a BFL, so hopefully we'll be able to figure something out there. Kind of nervous. I haven't only fished that system but one time, and I didn't get a lot of runaround time. It was kind of like a culture shock to me with the tides and all that. So I'm hoping we're able to have some success up there and figure out a little something. So wish us luck, guys. But other than that, we'll talk to you later, guys. See ya.